Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I'm Debbie. I'm reading for June 16th through the 22nd. I've done my overview. Just hold on. It's a little bit on the longer side because more cards came out. I do want you to watch it, so please do. Anyway, we are transitioning. We're coming to the end of your sign, and we're going to transition into Cancer. And then right after we transition, there is a full moon. So let me say this for maybe the last time for this rotation. Happy birthday, my Geminis. Now, my Geminis, as we're getting ready, this moon has some really kind of, I don't know, rough energy. I feel like you've had a lot on your shoulders. Now, so you set your course. And in the beginning, there was a little bit of excitement. There was this anticipation. And now you're in the harder part of your course. The light is still there. There is still light at the end of the tunnel. You are still on course. It just feels like everything's on your shoulders right now. And that's because you're in the meat of the challenge. You are in, you knew this was coming. You just kind of hoped it would stay off a little bit more. But now the thing is, you just have to push through it. You knew it was coming, so it's not a real surprise, but it's one of those things that it's like, oh, I just wish I was a little bit more prepared. I wish I had a little bit more money. I wish. Well, I'm going to tell you, instead of wishing, pray, okay? This is a time where your prayers will be heard, and they're always heard, but many of the prayers will be answered, okay? And, answered in a way that's going to be better for you. Anyway, that was just popping out. I don't know if that's for all Geminis or if that's just for a few, but it's just somebody that's listening. It was a message I needed to deliver. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else is there for your Geminis? Remember, full moon says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I like that. Okay, let's move you a little bit like that. There we go. Okay, let's see. Also, in the overview, I tell you about all the decks that I'm using. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. 2 of them are reversed, and that to me has a little more oomph. First card is 2 of air, some decisions, some thoughts. Crossroads, so 2s are crossroads, choices. Paths that are separating. Do I continue on this path or do I go down the path that's been the least traveled? It's a hard decision for you, but you knew that you had to come to this path. You knew that you had to come to this decision. The thing about this is part of you knows that what's coming up is not necessarily the easiest path, but you know that it's one that you're going to have to make that decision. It's always your choice. So you don't always have to go down that path. So don't think that way. But it's like you're being pulled, and you want to see what the reality of the situation is. You know what the reality of the situation is. You do not have to go down that path unless you choose to. Our life, we do have choices. Now there is higher power God that can see all and knows all, but we do have some choices while we are here. So this is about choices. Now air is your energy. It is Libra. It is Aquarius, thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans, also hearing some news. With the 2 of air, I'm going to ask you to just wait before you jump into something. Wait 1 day, okay? Wait for 1 day, and if you're able to, because I think the answer will be clearer for you. Okay. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Next card is the sun. Well, the sun comes out, and I said that in the overview. So we have a 1-9. 1 is a new beginning, 10 transitional energy. 9 is let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. 1 plus 9 becomes that 10 again, and 1 plus 0, God's source energy, becomes that 1 again. Archangel Uriel. Uriel is the archangel to bring light and wisdom to situations, to dark areas, to the uncertainty. So again, I'm not going to say, you can pray to Uriel, you can pray to whoever it is you wish to pray for. But this is where I'm going to say, this is a time of prayer. This is a time for you to just say, hey, clear my path, clear my way. Let me know. Give me Give me clarity. I know I'm saying clear, but give me clarity. The Sun is a good card. The Sun is one of the, I think, is the best card because it says everything turns out the way it's supposed to. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Your last card reversed, the Ace of Earth, a new beginning, a new start, a new job energy, new money energy. Earth is our Capricorn full moon. It is Virgo, it is Taurus. We have, what do we have? Mars and Uranus still in Taurus, okay? Money, job, career. This is the start of something in the material world, the start of something in the natural world. Some cards will say this is even your lucky day. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Now, let's go on to my other cards here, my John Holland. Let's see, higher power, Holy Spirit. Clarity for your Geminis. Clarity for your Geminis. Okay. That one popped. It popped in my hand. So this is the Empress. This is Major Arcana. So you have two Major Arcana. This is the beginning of something big. We have a 3, celebration, creation, the power of 3. 3 days before the new moon, the full moon, 3 days after. Get out there, release, relinquish, but also do your requesting. This is something is about to start, or something that you have planted, something that you have seeded. And that kind of goes along with what I was saying. You started this road, now you're in that tough part. Now you just, you want to see some growth. The growth is there. The fertility is there. Okay. Angels of abundance. What else? What else do you want to say? So we have a 2, 1, 9, 1, and a 3. What else do you want to say for God's Geminis? God's Geminis. Geminis. What else for Geminis? Here we go. Reversed. Okay. This is actually very true. I don't see this too often, this card, but exercise, I want to make sure it doesn't bounce. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. It is very, very true. This is needed. The key, remember I'm talking about high vibrations? This happens with this. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. We don't get that. This card doesn't pop up too much, but there's a lot of truth with that. Okay, I've got 2 cards that we're going to do. We're going to do the eternal crystals to see what crystal would be a good carry for God's Geminis. What would be good for God's Geminis? What would be good? What would be helpful? What would be helpful? Tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Wait, do I have my black? This is black tourmaline. I have some black tourmaline over here in my little crystal grid that I have. Black tourmaline. I love this. Anyway, it is good for smudging. It's good for, it's a good protective energy, protective stone. It's good. Now this says for your root chakra. Obsidian is good for psychic protection, which is black obsidian I'm talking about. Black tourmaline is good for physical protection. So, okay, let's go on. This is the angel prayers. Let's see. I'm just kind of adding this on. I did not use the one with the crystal deck with the mantras, but I think this would be a good fit for this time around. So let's see, for Geminis. What else for Geminis? Okay. Okay, take a step back. So it sounds like you might, like I said, wait the day. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Now, this is suggesting that you take that step. And when you take that step back, give a little thanks. okay? For helping me to step back from what's not serving me. All right. So remember, full moon, the end of a tough cycle approaches. You know, they're saying, the cards, God's saying, take a step back. There is protection there. You've got some decisions to make, but it's all good. I say to wait a day, wait a day if you're able to. But let's see, what moon energy, in addition to the end of a tough cycle approaches, is there for Geminis? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. It's a time to give rather than take. That's an interesting. Tell me how that fits. Tell me how that fits with everything. Okay? All right, my Geminis. Interesting stuff. Like I said, just, pray. It's a good time to pray. It's a good time to request for you. It's not all on your shoulders, even though it might feel that way. But you are prepared. You are ready for this. You thought that this was coming. You got everything in line, and you knew you were going to go through. It's not necessarily a bump. It's not unexpected. It's just that time when you're just like, okay, let's just keep moving forward. Don't stop. All right. I hope that made sense to someone out there, and I hope that gave you some encouragement too. Do me my favor now to go to the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, remember, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.